Does it just feel wrong to anybody else? Wake up, work, exhausted, repeat. Wake up, work, exhausted, repeat. Waiting for the weekends. Can't wait for those 2 days off. Actually, it's 1 day off. Sunday, you have dread going into Monday. Oh my God, I have to mentally prepare to go in on Monday. Oh, I'll retire at 65 and then I'll start living my life when you can barely walk, when you can barely move, when you can't stand the thought of getting on an airplane and sitting in an airplane seat for over an hour. Really? You're going to start living at 65 when all the illnesses come, when all the diseases come, when your body starts to shut down? Because we all know that most people over the age of 30 or 40, I don't know the facts, but not a lot of people keep up with themselves, if you know what I mean, in this country. A lot of people let themselves go after 30. And after 40, if you are a male in peak muscular form, you are an anomaly. Now, am I going to sit here and say, hey guys, the answer to escaping the rat race is just starting a YouTube channel? Yes, I am going to say that. But am I going to believe that it's the answer for everyone? Absolutely not. Because guys, guess what? We're all not going to make it. And I know that that's not popular to say. The popular thing to say is, hey guys, we all can make it. You know, everybody's going to make it. Just start a YouTube channel, start a side hustle. Boom. You're going to be able to replace your full-time income with some nice supplemental income. And sooner or later, you'll be able to do this as a full-time career. And no, I'm telling you, no, that is not guaranteed. The long road will be hard and strenuous and full of anxiety and fear and doubt and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, if it works out, you may be able to escape the rat race. And what exactly is the rat race? Does anybody just feel like we're all just running in circles? Guys, I'm not anti-work, but I do think a lot of us feel trapped. I'm actually pro-work, but I'm pro-work that will actually buy back your time. Because right now, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you are surviving, and you will be surviving for the rest of your life and giving up so much of your spirit, so much of your life force to corporations, to whoever you work for. I'm pro-work. I'm work that rewards you exponentially in terms of how much you make compared to how much work you're putting in. A job that will allow you to exponentially grow in revenue so that you can take months off, take weeks off, and you can buy back your freedom. A lot of people aren't building a life. They're just maintaining the one that they have. You know, you're running hard, but where are you actually going? What are you building? You're not going anywhere. You're on a freaking hamster wheel. The rat race, whatever. Insert metaphor here, the Matrix. Guys, the math is brutal. Most jobs have linear income. There's a ceiling there that you will not be able to break. No matter how many promotions you get, that 25 cents raise is not going to buy back your time. Something like YouTube. You guys might think it's silly. Oh, YouTube. You want me to start up a silly little YouTube channel? Well, let me tell you what YouTube channels really are. They are actually a small business. They are a way for you to put in work, blood, sweat, and tears, and to build something of your own. Yes, it's on a rented platform that will be able to compound over time and can deliver you guys exponential results. Now, I'm not telling you to go scorched earth and go flip off your boss tomorrow, quit your job with no backup plan, and just say, oh, I'm just going to start YouTube. No, that's not what I'm saying. Guys, let's be smart. Let's be pragmatic. Let's be logical, okay? But you can start to build that life raft now while you still have your full-time job. Guys, there's enough hours in the day to where you can put in a good focused 2 to 3 hours of work. After work, yes, I know you are mentally drained, you are mentally exhausted, and you might have other priorities. You might have other responsibilities. But it's like, do it or don't do it. You have a choice here. Shit or get off the pot. You know, I really don't even know what that means. I just heard people say it all the time, and I'm glad I got to bring it out today. But guys, you don't have to quit your job. You can start building on the side And when your efforts start to come into fruition, that little life raft that you were building, well, guess what? It's now a canoe. And guess what? You keep building, it's going to turn into a boat. And guess what? After that, it's going to turn into an ocean liner. And guess what? After that, it'll be a fucking yacht. Okay? And then when it's a yacht or a 5-story luxury Titanic, whatever, then you can decide if you want to quit your job and go live in your yacht. Guys, the goal isn't overnight freedom. It's just options. It's having options. YouTube itself, it's free to start. It's literally free to start uploading on this platform. The only barrier to entry is your time, which I know is very, very costly. But you're not paying any upfront money. You don't need fancy gear. You don't need fancy cameras, you better invest in some good audio quality, but aside from that, all you need is 8 to 10 minutes of your time. Get on camera and start speaking about something that you love. Start speaking about something that you know. Start speaking about something that would annoy anybody else in your life that you had a conversation with them about it for 10 minutes. That's a good way to kind of gauge what you should be doing on YouTube. If one of your friends or family members, what's one conversation that you know that you can talk about for hours and hours that would annoy the crap out of them because they're like, I don't care. Stop talking to me about this. That's what you should start your YouTube for. When we talk about pure revenue opportunities, it's amazing. When we talk about pure revenue opportunities, guys, it's really unmatched here. And you don't have to wait, to get 50,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers to start selling something. You don't even have to wait till you hit the monetization threshold for the YouTube Partner Program, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I've seen very successful channels that have under 1,000 subscribers or in that benchmark of 1,000 to 3,000 subscribers that make a full-time income just by selling their skills to a very targeted, niched audience. You don't need to have like these crazy numbers. I know that scares a lot of people off. Like, there's really no money in it unless I get big on YouTube. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. All you need is a plan. All you need is a particular set of skills, as Liam Neeson would say in Taken. And you need to be able to sell yourself. You need to be able to, create a digital product that's going to help solve a problem. But keep in mind, guys, I'm not out here selling some type of fantasy. And in reality, most people won't blow up on YouTube. But YouTube does give normal people a shot at building something. But most people don't start because they think YouTube is cringe. They think they're too old for YouTube. They think they're too late for YouTube. They think there's no time. They have imposter syndrome. These are all topics I cover on my channel. Each specific one, so you can kind of watch those videos and get a sense of, no, you're not too old. No, you're not too cringe. No, you're not too late. No, you are not an imposter. Everybody on here is faking it. Everybody on here is delusional. You have to be delusional to win on YouTube. And guess what, guys? 5 years from now, it's going to pass anyway. So you can either start thinking about it or be 5 years into building something. I will have succeeded in this video if by the end you take one small step today. Now, that doesn't mean you have to create 100 videos, put them all out, schedule them ready to go. That could just mean you start a Gmail for your new brand that you're thinking about. And that's all you do. You just start the Gmail for it. And maybe you go over to YouTube and you hit that create channel button with your Gmail. That's it. That's a small step. Because I know this whole journey can seem daunting if you think about all the things you have to do. But if you just take one small step at a time, one video, one skill, one idea. Guess what the idea for this video was, guys? Rat race. Literally, I was going over footage, which I filmed for these videos, and I was like, in Pokemon Stadium, there's a literal rat race between the Rattatas. Yeah, I hope I'm saying his name right. Rattatas. And I was like, there's the video, right? So one video, one skill, one idea can turn into this. And maybe YouTube isn't the answer for everybody. But building something of your own, I think that changes lives. And you don't have to escape the rat race overnight. Just start climbing out. Just like Batman from Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, where he's climbing out of that well, right? What's the famous quote by Alfred? Why do we fall, sir? So that we can learn to pick ourselves back up, right? You're climbing out of that wall, you fall, that well, you fall. The next time you climb, you get a little further, you fall again. You climb again, you get even further, you fall again. But one of these days, guys, you're going to make it out.